Now, at the time, Jesse Ventura was the governor of the state of Minnesota. I will say that again because it's still a little hard to believe, but yes, Jesse the Body Ventura was the governor of the state of Minnesota. And he had his own show. They often gave the governor like a 1 hour show in the morning, in the afternoon, and Jesse had his. It was called Lunch with the Governor. So in remembering that, I asked the PR guy, why weren't we on Jesse's show? Obviously, there's a connection with professional wrestling. He knows Bobby. He's worked with Bobby. And he just didn't have a good answer. So I told the publicist that we should at least walk by his booth at the state fair just to see what happens. Begrudgingly, he agreed. At this point, we were essentially doing his job. So Jesse was standing around outside and then saw Bobby immediately. Well, he took us all to the back. They embraced and chatted for a while, catching up. We gave him a book, and he had to sign it. Now, at the time, his show was about to start, so it didn't look like there would be any time for Bobby to be on the show, popping in at the last minute. So we left. The governor's show was about to start, and we were fine with that. Bobby and I were walking together with the PR guy a few feet behind us. We turned the corner, and this Secret Service-looking guy with the earpiece and the sunglasses and the suit ran through the bushes. The first thing Bobby said was, "Oh no, he read what I wrote about him." Now, in all honesty, what Bobby said revolved more around Jesse's ongoing, to date, beef with Hulk Hogan, and how he just couldn't get over the things that he claimed that Hulk Hogan did. There was a time in the early stages of the WWF at the time expansion, and Jesse was very much interested in forming a union. Hulk Hogan told Vince McMahon of that, and the entire idea was dropped. And Jesse felt betrayed. So that's what we were worried about. He's the governor of the state of Minnesota. Is he ticked off? What's going on? No, Jesse wanted Bobby on the show after all. We went through the back, and Bobby grabbed a pair of headphones and, of course, made magic with Jesse as they talked about old times. I was staring daggers into the PR guy, who would not even look at me. Of course, Bobby was hilarious, cracking Jesse up. Now remember the beef with Hulk Hogan I just mentioned. Hulk Hogan did the foreword to our book, called me, transcribed it, massaged it, made it sound good. But Hulk Hogan was very generous with his time, and there have been other occasions I've spent time with him, and I appreciate that. Jesse's ending the show, and he says, I want everyone to buy Bobby the Brain, Wrestling Bad Boy, Tells All, written by Bobby Heenan and Steve Anderson. Marked out a little bit on that one. With the foreword written by and then he stopped, refusing to put Hogan over. Just said, go out and buy the book, which was fine. Which wasn't surprising, and he promoted the book. That's what counted.